Went to leave this morning and we're stuck good on a bombie.
Hey, we're coming to you live from the Palm Islands.
Mountains. It's like Jurassic Park type of stuff, so. How'd you sleep, Lincoln?
What sleep?
Good morning, Michael.
Good morning.
What's happening?
Went to leave this morning and we're stuck good on a bombie or something. And the water is like this dirty. I'm not looking forward to getting in my wetsuit again.
We've tried spinning the boat, backing down, driving over it, letting all the chain out, pulling the chain in. We're sitting on it tight now, but she is stuck. Just think about like going back to work, commercial diving viz with Crocs and shocks.
And the batteries are low too. Batteries have obviously been working all night with the fridges and now using the windlass more than usual. It's like dropped the battery voltage really low, so.
I thought I was done with this kind of work. Come up. It was just hooked under a ledge. Otherwise it'll get stuck again. Stop there. Let it off. Try that.
After all those amazing few weeks at the reef, we were now paying for it with windy weather. After a week at Maggie Island, we decided to use one of the calmer days to head up to the Palm Islands.
So we've just arrived to Palm Island. It looks so nice here. We've had to stop. We're going to spend the night here. Thoughts on it so far, Michael?
So nice.
So we've got a picnic ready, got dinner, some fish, and yeah, pretty friggin' excited to cook some fresh fish up for a change on the fire.
What we didn't know was that these islands didn't provide as much protection as we thought. The next 4 days we had swell wrapping right around into the anchorages. We were feeling pretty exhausted and uninspired to do anything, so we didn't film much until the weather cleared and we decided to get out of our rut and get the hell out of there.
What's this place?
Yanks Jetty it's called.
What's it here for? Is it ferries
No
or?
idea. Can't fish here.
Okay, you might want to put your fishing rod away then.
Well, I don't want to pop
I can't believe you just fit through that gap. This is such a beautiful spot.
It's pretty nice. Pretty nice, eh?
Isn't it?
What's going on, Jeff?
We are getting out of Palm Island, so had a lovely time here. Did
Lovely
we?
time.
I don't know. Yeah, we're pretty exhausted.
Hey, we're coming to you live from the Palm Islands.
Yeah, the anchorages here are, yeah, they're not great. I feel like my head's about to fall out. I feel like my brain's about to fall out of my head. I'm just so tired.
You don't look tired.
Huh? We're gonna go to Hinchenbrook for a couple of nights. There's a weather window coming up around the weekend to get to the reef. So I'm gonna pop into Hinchenbrook, get some good sleep, catch up on like 5 nights of terrible sleep, and hopefully just check the place out. Heaps of crocs. This is like croc central. Hinchenbrook Island is full of mangroves, big mountains. It's like Jurassic Park type of stuff. So really looking forward to getting there and checking it out. Anyway, we've got a nice downwind sail, 15 to 18 knots, so beautiful, doing about 6 knots, and that will put us right on low tide at the bar. They have a bit of a bar crossing here, and then yeah, we'll come in on the incoming tide and work our way up behind Hinchenbrook.
What's going on?
We are just coming into Lucinda now. It's Lucinda, right, or Cardwell?
Lucinda. Cardwell's the other end.
Yeah. So we're just coming through the southern entrance into Hinchenbrook, and we're just going past the Lucinda sugar mill, which is huge. I've read somewhere that it's like 5 miles or 6 kilometers or something and 3 miles long. But it's so big that it dips in the middle 1 meter to allow for the curvature of the earth. It's crazy. Anyway, water's dirty.
Dip though.
I think maybe it dips. I don't know. Don't ask me that question. That's for engineers.
You'd think it'd be the other way around.
You would think so, yeah. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Much for my monkey brain.
Yeah, too much. Maybe it has to get shortened or something so it's flat, so it goes over. But yeah, we're just coming in now. It's getting a little bit rougher in here. It's a bit of a bar crossing in here because it gets really shallow. So we're in 16 meters now. There's quite a bit of swell. So probably going to pull the head sail down and maybe the mainsail too, and then just motor in so we're in full control. Sector light was a little bit out, I think. So we were just about to drive over where it was braking. I think we're good now. Just followed our instincts and went a little bit to the north more, even though the sector light put us in the green. What was it? That was a massive splash just on the surface.
What was it?
Croc country now, Michael.
That was huge, whatever it was.
Yeah.
No. I wish I saw it. It was like literally just there. I ran over it.
Yeah. Channel's a bit confusing coming in.
Oh, the direction of buoyage is that way. You don't follow your instinct and follow the going into port. Port's that way. Going upstream actually, not downstream.
No, we're going downstream. That's why the markers are backwards.
Yeah, it is. But if you looked at it like logically, you'd think that you're going, but because it goes around.
It looks like it has its own weather system.
Jurassic Park, big time.
Beautiful.
Like so green. It looks just like Panama.
Yeah, just sailing through Panama casually.
Ridiculous. The air is like wet.
It isn't it?
Rainforest.
After stopping for a night here, we moved up the next day with the tide so we could reprovision on the following day's high tide at Cardwell.
How'd you sleep last night, Michael?
Better than expected.
Better than expected?
Yeah, I think so.
I had a shocking sleep.
It's not
Did you get
great.
woken up at like 5 a.m. with the vicious rolling?
Yeah, 3 o'clock, but I wake up at 3 anyway.
Are you just saying that because you're the one that made everyone move? Where are we and what are we doing?
Where are we? We are at...
Yeah,
I had a great
slept
sleep.
great.
Where are we?
Cardwell.
Cardwell. Cardwell, Port of Call Marina. Lovely people here. It's super nice.
Yeah,
Giving
they've
us
just
all the fishing
bought it, I
spots.
think, haven't they?
Have they?
I think so. I think they're new owners. So here's Lincoln.
How'd you go?
He can't come in here because it's super shallow and it needs to be dredged, and he's on a big, deep monohull.
See that big Benny over there just sitting on the bottom?
Big one.
Yeah, 51. 51 and a half.
How'd you sleep, Lincoln?
What's it?
Uh,
Yeah, rocking and roll.
so Lincoln and I both wanted to stay at the previous anchorage. What's that saying? Don't leave a flat anchorage to find closer anchorage.
Whose idea was that?
That was all Jess.
You know what? It would have been probably pretty nice right out in front here.
I know.
Yeah, that's
I said the same thing to Michael.
would have been heaps better.
Where are we, Michael?
Pulling up to Dunk Island.
How was the sail?
Oh, absolutely smashed it. Average, well, I didn't start recording until we started moving because we had such few balls ups, but...
Literally.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was on the toilet and then Jess decides to just flick the sheet off.
Oh,
Yep. Stand by. Just on the toilet doing my leisurely business, and then Jess decides to flick the head sheet off the winch and just let,
yeah. Someone
let the
didn't
pole
put the
swing around.
Someone didn't put the sheet on the winch properly. And we...
And like, she's screaming, and I was like, okay. She's like, I need your help. I was like, yeah, I'm busy. And then she starts screaming, I need your help, I need your help. I thought her arm would be like torn off or something, so I run out of the toilet, pants round, well, they fell off, they're on the floor. And she's like come out and like didn't even get to see what's going on. She just starts saying,
Fell
fell it in. So I was just furling it. I was like, I had no pants on, just like swinging in the breeze there. And
I
then,
didn't even notice you were naked until I looked over.
anyways.
Alright, so in Queensland they have these seriously over-engineered moorings, and they cause heaps of trouble because the way they're designed, the float bangs against your hull, and this bit's always too long. So we've come up with a system that works for us.
Selkie's idea.
Selkie's idea, yeah. Some of the monos run them like right down to the midship to cleat them off. We've got this system now, so we just run it around there. We can't take a turn because the rope is huge, and then Michael just ties it off as a safety. That's actually usually just enough. That's held us in like 35 knots of wind with the rope like that. And then Michael just puts a safety, which is he just puts a bowline in our bridle through the big loop. Look how long that is. And then puts it back onto the cleat. And then that way it holds this really nice and tight. If you get wind against tide, because that line's so long, if we just put a loop through that, tied it on here, when we get wind against tide, this has actually come around and hit us midship, and it's never nice to wake up to. So this works for us pretty good, doesn't it?
Perfect. And that, yeah, I mean, we've had it blowing like 35 knots, and that just wedges in there. It doesn't even come to that line.
Yeah.
Dunk Island has a complicated history, but it was especially popular during the 1960s. Unfortunately, the resort was devastated by Cyclone Yassi in 2011 and has been closed since. After a number of failed developers over the years, it's been left here in a state of ruin. Abandoned resorts like this have become a common sight along this stretch of coastline. I guess with cheaper international travel and the logistics of building and maintaining an island make it a very difficult environment to turn a profit. As part of the island is still National Park, you can camp here, and there are even free hot showers for passing yachties. What's going on there, Michael?
Look at that. That is
That's
so
so
cool.
cute. You just found that on the beach.
Yeah, I'm going to soak it in water.
Is that malted, that one as well?
It's a molt.
Surely no one's speared that.
This is huge, this one. They're the different kind of cray too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the yummy ones.
Oh.
The purple ones.
That's so cool.
That's huge. I've never seen one that big in that
We'll
colour.
get some at the reef. Epic.
Why are they malts, Michael? Explain this one.
Oh, they just, when they get bigger, they just go, the inside goes soft, and then they just, I
Like
think it's
a
on a full
lizard.
moon towards the end of the year, they just, and they just shoot out like that.
Like a what?
Get off.
Ah, hey, get off me.
Horse fly.
They've got hot showers on the island. So we're gonna go have a decent scrub the grotty yachty off us and have a hot shower, which will be pretty friggin' good. How's everyone feeling? Lincoln looks the same. Yeah.
Oh.
Did you have a shower?
Yeah, just. There's a lot of water on a facelift.
Join us next episode as we head out to the reef, find the fish.
You don't understand how hard they are to shoot.
And the search begins for the elusive dog-toothed tuna. If you'd like to support us further, you can sign up on Patreon for ad-free early videos, bonus content and perks. A huge thanks to our patrons for your ongoing support, and welcome on board Banjo, Claude's uncle, and to Sean and Ruby for upping your pledge. Cheers everyone.
I don't know what it was, we just came in and there was a huge splash next to the boat, like massive, like big shark or snapping handbag. A little bit soft. The old me would have definitely probably taken it, but you live and you learn. Get harder, buddy.
I was just staring at that photo.
Oh, really?
You got left in the car.